Well, I got some of my errands done. Some of them done. Still got a long day ahead. Actually needed this rain because there's a ton of stuff I had to take care of. And a ton of emails I have to do. I guess just a lot going on, right? This is the time of year with the COVID stuff and the border, and it's tough. Being over here, knowing that my family's in Canada, and problems at the border, and there's problems with this virus spiking everywhere, and just a pain in the butt. But it's hey, at the end of the day, I'm healthy, right? The kids are healthy, I'm healthy. We're getting a chance to race, and although it isn't exactly perfect with the entries and getting all our horses in to go, as I say all the time, we'll play the hand we're dealt all the time. So, we're back. We're going to talk about the 3-year-olds. I know I'm driving, but I want to get all this stuff done for you guys, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to get it all done over the next 24 hours, so it's fine. We're going to start with AL Sun. AL Sun raced great last week. Now, the only issue with AL Sun is she's hitting her left hind a little bit. Marked it up, caused some swelling on her left hind leg, but she stayed at it and did great. So I think what we'll do is change her shoes just a little bit. I think we got her good. So I don't want to screw around with it too much. We'll change a little bit and then move forward with her. I know Jason's Blacksmith had some changes in mind. I told him not to deviate too far, but at the same time, try to help the filly out best we can. She's in to go this week. Caught one or two tough ones, but at the same time, she's on the cusp of being a very tough one herself. Very impressed with what I've seen from AL Sun recently. Arctic Force through the outside, and Wally just took him to the back. And went around with him. I know why he did it. It pisses me off when we pay money to race a stake race and we train the horse, but in talking about a minute ago, playing the hand we're dealt, everybody has to play the hand they're dealt. Draw the 8-hole in with some sharks, you got to go easy. So that's where we're at now with Arctic Force. Beach Boutique is in Pennsylvania and in to go on Tuesday. I expect good things from this filly over there. I told Tim, with everything going on, make sure her AST is good. She's not a tie-up horse, but there's a number of them that weren't that are. So make sure AST is good and make sure she's healthy when we race her. We don't want any screw-ups there. I believe she's in the right place, and I can't wait to see Beach Boutique race. Beach Bum BB drove her a little tough the other night, maybe. I didn't see the race. I saw the line. Drove her a little tough maybe the other night. Beach Bum BB doesn't like being roughed up like that. So, again, with all the heat and everything going on, maybe she's sick. Maybe she tied up. I haven't heard from Brandon yet, but I will reach out to him in the next day or so. Bottle of Reds in New York and Indigo. Drew a good class, I believe. I hope she fits in well at the Excelsior B. Going back to our discussion a month ago, we weren't sending any of these horses to New York because, hey, the Non-Winners of 2 is a better place at Mohawk. Wrong. It's not a better place at Mohawk. They go in 50, 51, 52, and you can get in every 2 weeks. So we pivoted best we could. And as I said, play the hand you're dealt. We moved the horses to New York to race in the Excelsior B. So good luck with Bottle of Red, and I hope that Arctic Force draws better in his next race. I know a couple of our clients said, why don't we take him home now? Nothing waiting for you at home. 51 is waiting for you at home. So let's look for an overnight race in New York, Tioga, somewhere around there. Let Jeff race the horse. That's where he's staked to. That's his jurisdiction. Hopefully we can find a good Non-Winners 2 class for him in Tioga. That would be nice. Brush Cut, I believe, is in to go tonight, if I'm not mistaken. He's in to go at Kawartha Downs, looking for a good race from him. Really, there's a horse we really got to get back on track. He slid quite a bit. We had some issues with flipping his pallet and shutting his air off. I think we've rectified that. Let's see how he races tonight at Kawartha Downs. Canadian Titan, Jared told me she's sound. She looked great. He was training her today, putting her in to go next week. So that's good. Capistrano was training today. I need to catch up with her. He said she trained well in the middle of the week. Want to see how she trained today. I suspect she's another horse on the improve and looks like she could be ready to do good things for us in New York. What a data breakdown. Compass Rose DC drew the 9-hole in the Buckeye. Not a lot of help there coming off a 6 start, but at the same time, as I said to Jason, don't be scared to let her rattle out of there. Whoever's driving her, she might leave 9, improve that position right away if you can. It looks like she was training tomorrow. Slow mile tomorrow. She's not going to be super tight, but she was super tight coming into her Sire Stakes race. She's a little bit sick. She's over it now. Race her. So that's what I'd like to see on Tuesday from Compass. I think Tuesday, maybe Monday. Tuesday, I think, from Compass Rose DC. Maybe it's Wednesday. I'm not sure. Don't believe me, just watch. He's probably getting a bit closer to the races. I haven't talked to Kevin about him, but he was training before I left. I think he's probably been around 25 or 30, which puts him about 3 weeks out. Kevin's been pretty protective of this guy, and he's very, very happy with the way he's training. So I can't wait to see how he is when we get him back to the races. Enduring Strength. Here's a little update. We're going to put Enduring Strength into dispersal sale on Wednesday, and he is entered for Thursday. I talked to the judges in Ontario. We are allowed to do that as long as Mario races the horse on Thursday, which might anger some people, but at the same time, that's the way it is. So he is going to be entered at Mohawk in the grassroots on Thursday. He will be selling, and I would think that would be enough of a gimmick to get him sold. I think we should get 14 or 15 American for Enduring Strength, which would be a fair price in my mind, in my estimation. So Enduring Strength will be entered in the grassroots series on Thursday. He will be sold, and that's a thought just popped into my head. Who pays the starting fee? Obviously, the person buying the horse pays the starting fee. But we will see how that goes on Wednesday. Excellent Nation. Unfortunately, we're back to the same place we were at before with him. Worse now, we can't get him raced. Everybody said, well, we'll race him and find a class for him in Ohio, and they'll race him in the fairs. There's no cakewalks in the fairs. The fairs are going to be hard on this horse. And I really thought we could just move him up a class and see how he did and go from there. He didn't get in. The class above didn't fill. So unfortunately, I think we are in a position now where we are going to have to sell Excellent Nation. It's just the way it's shaken down, and I know there's going to be a couple of people saying, well, that doesn't seem fair. No, it's not. It's not fair to the horse, but at the same time, my job and my allegiance is run twofold. One with the horse and two with our clients. They run hand in hand. And if our clients are going to continue to pay us, when I know you're not going to make $1 over the foreseeable future with Excellent Nation, I just can't keep him. So Excellent Nation will find himself into that dispersal sale on Hoofbid. Also, Forged in Fire, another horse that will definitely find himself on there. Great plan. If we'd have rewound this back to March and he could trot in 59 2 minutes, we would have made money every week. He can't trot in 56 right now. And I can't tell you when that speed will be available for him, if ever. So we're going to have to sell Forged in Fire also. Frontier Cruise is going to be racing this week. He was a horse, his name was thrown around for this sale also, but Kevin was the one that actually said, no, can you not sell him? I want to try and race him. Kevin wants to race him, we're going to race him. So Frontier Cruise will be racing next week. Giddy Up Max, there's a horse that's leaving our stable. David Shea called me and said, Anthony, what are we going to do with Giddy Up Max? We tried to qualify him, he made a break free-legged. I think he will be a free-legged horse someday. But again, these timelines have to be answered. When will that be? When do you think that will be? And I don't know. Draws bad in that condition claimer again, he's going to get run over again. So I have to be the exact same position I'm in with Excellent Nation. If I know that you're likely not going to make money with us, what do we do? In the grounds for Giddy Up Max, I asked David if he wanted to sell him. One person owns that horse, well, two people, David Shea and his father. You have two options. From where I stand, if I'm David Shea, I'm Lee Shea, what do I do? Sell him or move him? They elected to move him. Richard Moreau is going to get Giddy Up Max, and he may go forward. So I said to David, I know he's not going to go forward where he's at. I'm going to stand behind Harry. And if this isn't a horse that is going to fit into our barn, he doesn't need to be here. So Giddy Up Max is going to race under Richard Moreau, moving forward into David Shea. Globetrotting race huge last night. Very, very impressed with her. A number of people say, why didn't you move her? I said, I don't want to move her because I have too much respect for her. She's coming off a horrible break. She's coming off a break where she had no luck. And if she made another break, what would that do to her confidence? What would that do to my confidence in her soundness right now? I drove her very, very conservatively, and I'm proud that I did. Very, very happy that I drove that filly in that manner. She finished up good with the earplugs in her ear, the bit in her mouth, in her ears, the bit in her mouth, and she'll be that much better for it. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to suspend my videos right now because this rain is loud. And I know you probably can't hear me very good. So maybe God doesn't want me doing my videos right now. I don't know. But we're going to, I'm going to come back when I can come back with Harness AM. But as I said to you, globetrotting, very happy with this filly. I think we have 3 weeks to get her back to closer to 100%, and I think we can do it. I had said to Jason and the blacksmith today, take all the toe off her, get rid of all that toe that is there, that is chippy and brittle, work with reducing and getting good feed on her, put some, just put 4 full swedges on her. We'll start by training her next week a little bit. We'll school her the week after and have her ready to go for the Ohio State Fair. So we'll be back in just a minute, hopefully, with Harness AM.